friends, welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. Today I'm doing my July favorites. We're a little bit early, just a couple days left in the month. I am over July. Over it, okay? It's been the worst month, but we are powering through. It is almost August, so I'm gonna share my monthly favorites with you guys today. So this is actually fashion, home, and baby. I did a full dedicated like beauty favorites for July earlier this week on Wednesday because there were just too many beauty things to share in this video. So today, fashion, home, baby. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you're new here. Know that everything I'm talking about is going to be linked in the description bar below. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media because I upload there constantly and you can see new recommendations all the time. And let's go ahead and get started. So I like to start out with the peak and the pit of every month, and the peak of the month is that it's over. Gonna be honest, like July 4th was a fun day and that was really it. It all kind of went downhill from there. The pit of the month, there are so many. It was a rough month. My son got sick for the first time. He actually got a cold from me. Thankfully, it is just a cold. That was rough. He started teething, so was very uncomfortable. He got his first earache. We actually, today when I'm filming this, found out that after 8 days of antibiotics, the ear infection is still very much present and not going away. That was a very common thing for me when I was little, like just antibiotics did not work. I had to have so many sets of tubes, and so I'm just kind of like nervous that that's gonna be how it is for him. And then the lowest of low was actually I lost my grandmother this month, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I will cry, but I wanted to say thank you guys so much. So those of you who watch the vlog channel or follow me on Instagram, the sweet words and the prayers, it was very unexpected. She was 79 years old and she suddenly died of a heart attack, and she had no underlying heart issues. So that was definitely a shock, and it has rocked me unlike anything else that has ever. I've never been rocked, especially by death like I have with this one. I was very, very close to my grandmother, so I'm gonna stop talking about it because I will cry, but I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all your sweet messages on Instagram and on the vlog channel, because that was the night. She died on the 9th, and it has made every single day so rough. Okay, so I wanted to talk fashion favorites now, and I know, it's a belt bag or a bum bag, whatever you want to call it. I called it a fanny pack until I wore it, and I was like, no, it's a belt bag. It makes it chicer. So this is a belt bag, bum bag, fanny pack, whatever you want to call it, and it is most often worn like this. I was so anti-belt bag. I thought they were so odd, and then I bought one because I was like, let me just see what all the fuss is about, and I'm obsessed with it now. So this one actually is from Etsy, and it is heat stamped with my initials on it. It comes in this color or black, and it fits so much. I actually shared on my Instagram recently, and this is what sold me on it. So Ezra now is at the age where he's very active, so when we go in a store, when we go somewhere and run errands, he does not like to be in his car seat. He wants to get out, he wants to look around, he wants to see people. So I'm holding him. It's a lot to hold a diaper bag. The diaper bag is open and has like, it was a lot. So this actually, I shared on my Instagram, fits my keys and my wallet, and then 2 diapers, my phone, and some wipes. And that's what I love because we still keep his diaper bag in the car, so if there's like a real emergency, we have stuff. But if we are just running in to run a couple errands, I have this. I'm hands-free. I'm not having to pull something up on my shoulder. I'm not having to adjust it. I can just like carry him, and it is so easy. There is also a pocket in the back here. That is oftentimes where I will keep my phone. But yeah, if you're a mom with a little, like, you get it. I mean, I know. Even some of my, 2 of my girlfriends, they went to France in June, I think. Yeah, late June. And they both were like, no, we got belt bags for France, and it's so good. So don't knock it till you tried it. That one particular has been like, I've been wearing it nonstop when I leave the house, and I love it. Like, it's the most convenient thing ever. These glasses were a top seller on Prime Day, and I totally get why. They are from Amazon. They are Ray-Bans. You can get Ray-Ban, like authentic Ray-Bans, through Amazon, and I love these. The gradient lens, the color, the size, the shape. I mean, every single bit of these glasses, just so fancy feeling. They of course come in a very nice Ray-Ban sunglasses case that is like, it's one of their original ones where it's like hard on the back, and then the front's like got that soft material, so it is still protected. This does not fit, like the full case does not fit down in my purse, like if you do want to get the belt bag, but I actually keep glasses in my car because if I bring them in the house, the dog chews them. So I don't take them in the store either. I wear them on my head, so it's, I mean, just for reference in size. It doesn't fit in the belt bag if you do want to fit that, but as far as everything else, the case does go in the car nicely because it's very small. It's not like some other sunglass cases that are like massive and don't fit anywhere. So slim, the glasses are really nice. I just love the way they look on. So those were not only a top seller in July, but also a like big favorite of mine. So that was it we have for fashion. Not a ton of fashion favorites this month. Again, beauty was kind of my big one, which is why I did a dedicated video. We will talk home stuff now, and I feel like this doesn't even really count, but I kind of want to make it count anyway. So if you have not heard of 19 Crimes of Wine, you are significantly behind, okay? You are missing out. You have no idea. This is actually not even my favorite one from them, and it is still really good. This is just the Cali Red. I can't remember what the name of the other one that I like is. I love a good red blend. I don't like sweet wine, but I don't like super dry, like earthy wine. So I feel like red blends are just a happy medium for me. If you like Apothic Red, like red blend from Apothic Red, or like even the dark red from, I believe it's called Apothic Wines, then you will like 19 Crimes. But every single person that I show up to my friend's house and I have the 19 Crimes bottle and they're like, oh, that's such good wine. It is hands down some of the best wine I have ever had. And yes, that is Snoop Dogg's face. There's this whole like preface behind it. There's an app that goes with it, and like it tells you, you know, like what kind of crime they did. If you pull up the app and hold it over the wine bottle, it like changes the label as well. It's like a game with it. You can play that. I obviously am not super interested in playing that. I just think the wine is thebomb.com. Like without a doubt, the best wine that you can get from the grocery store. Now this serves no purpose other than just being very aesthetically pleasing. I absolutely love this laptop case. It is like a leather from Etsy, and that's actually, the belt bag is from Etsy. I've been all about Etsy stuff lately, and I just love the way this looks. It feels so luxurious. It just looks a lot nicer than some of the like other plastic cases that I've used before. This one is fairly protective of my laptop. I travel, like if I leave my house, it doesn't matter where I'm going, I take it just in case, and it has protected my laptop so well. There are no dings, dents, parts where it's like picked, pulled. It just looks so good, and they have tons of sizes in this. It does take some time to ship. I'd say it maybe took about a week and a half, maybe about a week for this to leave wherever it was from, and I'd say that the shipping was about a week too, so it took some time, but worth every penny. And I love this. Talk about aesthetically pleasing, but also amazing. I got these boxes off of Amazon, okay? They are literally decorative boxes, and I mean, they're just decor. But I saw on Instagram someone said, you know, a way to make your house look a lot nicer, or ways to like kind of basically eliminate clutter, and that is to put things in these. So she has like all of her remotes on her coffee table in little like, well, not necessarily this one, but in little like hidden books or things like this. But what got me was her desk. So I think she actually had one that was more like this size on her desk. I have the biggest one on my desk, but when inside of it, she keeps like sticky notes, notepads in there, pens, highlighters, all of it that's just kind of loose. It all goes down in here. You can put any loose cords or cables, and that way when you're looking at your desk, it looks so nice and organized, but it's all in here, and so you still have access to it, and it's not like in a drawer technically or hidden away. It's still like on your desktop. So very nice. We do keep our remotes in this one. We only have 2 remotes just because, I mean, everything can kind of be done with your phone these days, but you do still have, you know, those kind of onesie twosie remotes that linger, and you do need to keep them around. So I like that I have this that I can put them in for when we do need them, but they're not just remotes sitting out. Again, because I have a lab and he just thinks that like everything is a toy. Everything. He's like 6 years old and still just thinks they're all toys. So the boxes are from Amazon, and I will have them linked below. Baby stuff is a little bit all over the place this month, and I'm gonna sit right here and say I am eating my words. So I told you guys I did not love the Hatch sound machine a couple months ago, and I kept it because it was a gift. A lot of you guys told me, they were like, keep it. You will use it when your child goes to the nursery, because a lot of you said you can do like a timer on it. And so one girl told me, this is just what she said. She puts it on a red light, and her son sleeps with the red light on. She said like red light actually promotes sleep, which I had never heard of. So she said she'll put it on her red, and then it stays on red until the morning time. She has it set to turn to blue, and her son now knows he is not allowed to come out of his bedroom until it is blue. And she said there was one morning they forgot to turn it to blue, and they were like, man, he's sleeping so late. And they actually like went in his bedroom and he was in the floor playing. It was because they had stopped and forgot to like turn it to blue. So it does have a light and a sound machine built in, so I kept it. And I was just like, you know what, let me just play around with the app. Let me hear some of these noises. And I noticed that when I turned on the water sound, my son instantly, like he was like wide awake, he started to drift to sleep because every single night when we're doing his like bedtime routine and all that, right before he goes to bed, he gets a bath, and so he loves bath time. It calms him down. So when he heard the water noise, he started to fall asleep. You bet your bottom freaking dollar. This thing is now right by my bedside, and I turn on that water noise as soon as it is time for him to go into his crib. And now we do put him into his bassinet fully awake, and he completely puts himself to sleep. It is amazing. And I swear it's just something about the fact that we just have him in a routine. He knows what his routine is every night. He's used to that bath water, so that kind of winds him down. When he goes to bed, he hears this. It is heavenly. And actually, when he goes to his room and this goes with him, I'm gonna struggle to sleep without it because I absolutely love that water noise now. So yeah, I'm eating my words there. I said I didn't like it, but I actually really do like it. It's just one of those things that took me some time because when we came home from the hospital, I didn't know there was an app, and also it started making all these crazy noises because we had just pulled it out of the box. It was late at night, so we weren't really paying attention, and it just kept making all these sounds, and I was like, okay, I am over this. But no, it's amazing. And then 3 baby products. So what comes along with antibiotics can be, isn't always, but sometimes is, your baby can get a diaper rash. And I did not know that, and sure enough, he got a really bad diaper rash. Luckily, we were on top of it. So what we had been using pretty regularly, I love this, and Ezra loves it too. Like, it doesn't feel sticky. I'll get to what he doesn't like in a minute, but this is the Earth Mama Baby Organic Diaper Balm. It goes on very thin, and it's not like a true paste material, which is, it's not like a true paste feel to it. So I think that might be why he likes it. He doesn't have that like thick feeling on his skin. Now, he does not love this one. He doesn't cry or anything. You can just tell when I put it on, he's just like, ew. He like makes all these faces. This is the Burt's Bees Diaper Rash Ointment, but this one is like tacky. So when you put this on, it is not going anywhere. It takes a long time to seep into the skin. So this is more for, in my opinion, frequent use. This is for like when you really have that diaper rash. So we have been using these two a lot because he was on antibiotics that didn't get rid of his ear infection. He's starting another round of antibiotics today. I feel awful for him, but he's been a trooper through it. And my mom, former nurse, I don't know if this is a nurse thing, a mother thing, if it was something that was passed down to her, but this is caldazine powder, and it's medicated protecting powder with cornstarch and zinc oxide. I have heard my mother tell multiple people to use this stuff, and she was actually the one who got this for me when she was at the store the other day because she had seen that diaper rash on Ezra. And so what she said to do was to take diaper rash ointment. You can use your diaper rash ointment or one of these two, and then go and put in this powder. It's not a wet powder, but you know what I mean? It's like got a thick medicated feel to it. It's not like regular baby powder. And sure enough, that actually makes the diaper balm, cream, whatever, stick really, really well and work versus if they use the bathroom, like if he like, you know, pees or poops or whatever, it doesn't immediately just rub all that diaper cream off. So this more or less is just like a barrier that kind of keeps these on. Sure enough, y'all, that stuff is like gold. I will never go without this again because it got that product to stay put, and it helped get rid of his diaper rash so quickly. All right, last product. I'm gonna struggle to really show this to you, but I'm gonna try, so I will put a picture up on the screen. But this is a water mat. Oh my gosh, you're not supposed to fill it up all the way. It says like 3/4. We did half. So one of my friends' moms told me about this. She said, you know, does Ezra like tummy time? And I said, not really. So that is actually something that helps promote tummy time because they can play on it. You can hear it. They love the sound, but it also has little things floating around in it. And actually just the past 2 weeks, Ezra has intentionally started reaching for things. So when he is on this, now he actually is smacking at it because he sees water, he sees patterns, and he sees these little toys floating around in it. So it has, without him realizing it, made him do more tummy time, which at this point, tummy time is kind of more just like, I don't really feel like it's intentionally more because he lifts his head up, like he holds his own head up now. So it more or less is just like playtime, I guess, on the mat, but it has been great, especially if your son or daughter does not like tummy time, like without realizing it, they're just kind of even looking at it. Like before he started reaching for it, he would just look at everything and thought it was super cool and bright and vibrant. So it did help him kind of, without realizing he's doing it, spend a lot more time on his belly. Okay guys, and that is it for today's video. I feel like I talked a lot, but I had a lot of decent things that were not actually fashion related. I feel really weird when I do these favorite videos and they're not fashion, but sometimes, you know, it's good to just throw it in there. Home stuff, baby stuff that isn't all fashion and beauty. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, everything I talked about is going to be linked in the description bar below for y'all to shop. So thank you so much for watching. Love you so much, and I will see you in my next video.